from the NBA Finals in Miami, Florida, welcome to the T-Mobile Halftime Report.
Arguably the most scrutinized player in NBA Finals history, LeBron James came out red hot, hit his first 4 shots as the Heat took an early lead, but the half has been a game of runs, and LeBron just 1 of 5 since then. This is the shot chart, what LeBron's doing, how he's shooting. Welcome to the T-Mobile Halftime Report. Stuart Scott, Mike Wilbon, John Barry, Earvin Magic Johnson, the Hall of Famer. Earvin, 1 of 5 since then. What would you say about the way LeBron played the first half?
He was relaxed, Stuart. And you know what? He got into the flow and the rhythm of the game. And he got it all on the move, JB. He was on the move. Every shot he got was on the move. That's how they have to get him the ball. Coach Spoelstra now has to sit him before the fourth quarter so that he can be fresh and strong going into the fourth quarter. That's going to be a key, JB.
JB, if you were to take this half and write a Hollywood script, Hollywood bigwigs would throw it away. They say it's not believable.
This is as good as it gets. I mean, this is a microcosm of what we've seen for the last 5 games. Jason Terry, 8 of 10 off the bench for 19 points. It was Vinnie Johnson-like. It was Bob McAdoo-like, on fire. And if you're the Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki goes 1 of 12, and you have the lead. Yes, you blew a big lead at 40-28, but if Dirk Nowitzki goes 1 of 12 and you're leading, you got to feel real good about yourself.
We've had a little bit of everything. We even had a skirmish where you were worried the guys could have gotten thrown out, not only for the rest of Game 6, but Game 7. I mean, at some point, Deshaun Stevenson and Udonis Haslem, they get into it just walking back to the bench. You see this all the time. But then Mario Chalmers from the right side of your screen, he comes rushing in. So what happens? Miami gets 2 technical fouls. Dallas gets 1. The result is a net +1 because Dirk, about the only thing to touch net for the first half for him was a technical foul shot. I can't believe I'm going to say this, guys, but Dirk Nowitzki's killing the Mavericks. I mean, you know what? You realize that Dirk and the Dwayne Wade have to cool down at some point. They can't stay that hot. But wow, Dirk can't hit anything, and the Mavericks still
quality shots, though. Quality shots. He'll make them in a second.
A lot of guys left the bench. People are wondering maybe they could be suspended, but no.
During a timeout, no suspension during a timeout. You're already off the bench legitimately, so no suspension there.
Dallas Mavericks are lights out from the land of 3. In the last 6 quarters, the Mavericks are 20 of 33 from the land of 3. Still ahead on the T-Mobile Halftime Report. And remember, you got to vote for the NBA Finals Player of the Game presented by T-Mobile. This one could be a doozy. Text the last name of your choice for Player of the Game to 38657 from any wireless phone, or go to NBA.com/vote to vote online. Voting's open until the end of the game. Some like Wilbon have said this is the most exciting finals they've ever covered. Coming up, an all-access, behind-the-scenes look at the first 5 games of this series. Hollywood, are you listening?
This halftime report presented by. Welcome back to the T-Mobile Halftime Report.
If the NBA playoffs in 2011 went strictly by seeding, we'd be hosting this halftime from Chicago, and the team on the other end of the floor would be San Antonio. But for the first time in 4 years, neither top seed reached the finals. But it's not like we have lack for drama. For more, let's send it down on the court and check in with Hannah Storm. Hannah?
Thanks, Stuart. Well, the mere presence of the Miami Heat has interjected drama into the finals. And as those wild scoring runs and the skirmish in tonight's first half indicate, both the flashy Heat and the old school Mavs desperately want to win this championship. For the Mavericks, it could be the final chance for future Hall of Famers Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd. And for the Heat, a title would be the first step in fulfilling their own lofty expectations. The end result has been the most competitive finals in 14 years. 5 games so far, a total of just 4 points separating the 2 teams. Now here's an all-access look at the great theater of the 2011 NBA Finals.
Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat!
So it's tonight. Take every possession like it's his last. Every minute, every second like it's his last, man.
Game 1 NBA Finals, baby. Can you not say more?
It's a rematch of the 2006 Finals.
Off of the rim, and James throws it down for the dagger in Game 1.
One down, and we're enjoying it, man.
Great feeling to look around here and you see, a Finals MVP over there, see a multiple All-Star over there,
You can't ask for more. You just got to go out and do it.
One thing that worries me about the Miami Heat is just they have 3 of the top 4 players every time they step on the court. You don't beat them as individuals, you beat them as a team.
A 20-2 run. One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history.
Going back home now. We're going to get a warm welcome. Our fans are going to be ready. We got a lot of good basketball ahead of us.
Both teams have won a game. This controls the series. You can win tonight.
We at our best when we're a desperate team. That's what it's about tonight. Playing desperate all the way through 48 minutes.
Going to be some emotional highs and lows. We got to stay focused and not have laughter.
They find the Texan, and he nails it when he needed it most.
It's a long series, baby. Frustrating to let that one go, though.
That ball goes on the ground or that ball is in the air. Who is winning that battle tonight?
He's got about 102 fever.
We got to stay like it's live. Live. We got to go get it.
And there it is in the hands of Nowitzki. He is letting that clock run right down. Driving right and lays it in. And this series is tied at 2 games apiece.
We had our chances. And personally, I need to play better to help our team win.
Really had a good night's rest. So it was just under the weather a little bit, but this is the finals. I mean, you got to go out there and compete.
Hey, man, we give y'all some classic games right now.
When you get this close, and both teams are 2 wins away from the ultimate prize, you just get that much more focused.
When I was talking to a great friend of mine, Chuck Daly, when he was basically on his deathbed, he said, wipe everything off the board, it's all about attitude.
Back out the kid for a kill shot. Got it! 6 to go! And the Mavericks are 1 win away from an NBA championship.
You can't even understate what it means for us to go out here in Game 6 and to finish the job. You can't. It's big. Historic.
And the most historically big player in the first half, Jason Terry, 19 points off the bench in 1 half. I guess nobody told this guy that he's not supposed to be the star in the game, huh? Second half coming back.
This halftime report presented by